In this video we're going to explain to you operation instructions, starting procedures and preventative maintenance you can perform on your brush cutter. So like we said, we fit the aluminium nylon heads. It's very easy to fit a piece of nylon gut to this. We normally tell the guys, you do get those pre-cut pieces of nylon that you can also put in, but the easiest way to do this is to get yourself big rolls of nylon. We sell it in 2 kg rolls. Nice Husky nylon. There's different diameters, different shapes, whatever vegetation you're cutting, from round to square, from 2 mil to 3.5 millimeters. So you can, as a rule of thumb, just a 4-arm length of piece of nylon gut. You'll fold it in the middle, like that. You put a knot in it. There's your piece of gut. Alright, so you can give your operator a whole handful or a whole bag full of these things. It prevents the guys from cutting with too long nylon. Too long nylon has a lot of negatives on any 2-stroke machine. So you will take your aluminium head, and I normally tell the guys, you will see some of the holes are light holes and some of them are dark holes. If you put it through a light hole, it will come out at the back. This is wrong. It must come out on the side. So a dark hole is normally the side hole. So if you check the dark hole, comes out on the side, and then just 180 degrees opposite that, the dark hole again, there's your gut fitted. You will definitely use a little bit more gut with this system, with the aluminium head. And like I said, you can fit a bump feed or a normal plastic nylon head to this, but you will definitely have that your guys make the gut too long. Your gut normally, it's a rule of thumb, from one eyelet to the next eyelet. That's the rule of thumb. If you cut with too long gut, your engine is revving lower. You've got, it's not burning up all the oil in your fuel mix. You will have extra carbon buildup. Extra carbon buildup will have causes of harder starting, recoil failure, and it can carry on. This is fail-proof. Right, you will see also on our gearboxes, this is the gearbox assembly, we normally fit a grease nipple. You can grease your gearbox every 30 hours as a good rule. The grease that you're going to use is EP2 grease. That's the grade of the grease, or just normal wheel bearing grease. A grease that can take a lot of heat, and not multi-purpose. Multi-purpose, the lubrication qualities on your multi-purpose grease it's actually not as good on a high temperature as a wheel bearing grease. And the way you will do it, you will see there's a little purge collar on this end. So you will take out this nut, put your grease gun, you will grease it. So the grease goes through my gearbox. When it comes out on the other side, you know your gearbox casing is full of grease, and you will put back your little purge nut. Alright, so that's the maintenance and the operation of your gear casing. Let's go to the back side of the machine. Okay, this is my air filter cover. Air filters need to be cleaned after every day's use. Then you get different air filters. You will get sponges, you'll get paper elements, you get a combination of them. Sponge filters you can wash out. I normally tell the guys, wash it out in your 2-stroke mix. Then there's always a little bit of lubrication left on the sponges. Paper element filters must be blown out, okay, with a compressor, but not too close, because the guys normally they tear the paper, so always at a distance. So this specific filter system is a sponge filter. You'll see there's a little cap here. You will press on that, the little cap comes off. There's 2 little notches that will fit in nice and snug at the bottom. I'm going to take filter 1 out. Filter 2, so this I can wash out in the 2-stroke petrol. It's not glued, so the petrol will do nothing to this. You can use soapy water as well. Just make sure you put it back nice and dry. Just make sure there's what we call a filter cover in here as well. This blocks off your filter so that it's not being sucked into your carburetor. So do not lose this block of screen. You will also see it's got one shape. Can only fit in one way, like that. There we go. And these are my 2 filters. They fit in one way. You'll just follow the shape again of the filter or the housing. Don't put it in like this. Don't only put in 1, 2 of them. And when they start deteriorating, normally they will be pitted. It's time to replace it. Make sure that your cover is clipped on at the bottom and at the top. Sometimes the guys just tend to flip it up on the top and then they lose the cover. So those 2 fits in at the bottom. It closes like a door and it clicks in. Feel it if it's nice and tight. This must be cleaned after every day's use. The rest of the machine, please make sure that you always clean the engine. If it's with the best way to do it actually is with an air gun. You'll see a lot of times, because the guys are using your oil and your fuel mix, there's always a little bit of greasiness, and as they spill, they're not always careful. All this stuff goes and sits around these fins at the bottom. Those are actually cooling fins, and here on the engine as well. So if the debris collects in these cooling fins, your engine is going to run hotter than normal. So we don't want that. So put in your air gun, just blow this whole thing out everywhere. If you can do that, it's just good maintenance, at least once a week.